live! Yay! Okay. Hey everybody, I'm just gonna go for this like you can see me, even though I'm not 100% sure that you can. So I'm gonna put this message out into the universe. My mom is here.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, welcome to your Thursday energy reset party. Woo! Yay! So the purpose of these energy reset parties is to give ourselves a chance to check in with our soul, to check in with our spirit, to press the reset button on how we feel. Because the reality is emotions are high right now. High. People are upset right now. A lot of people in the United States and around the world are upset. They do not feel heard. They do not feel understood. They feel angry. And regardless of the election, life happens, right? We're going through the day. We experience rejection. We experience disappointment. We experience energy sucks. We experience beautiful things too. But we need to have a moment where we remember who we are. We remember why we're here. And that's what this beautiful 20 minutes is all about. I got a little ahead of myself and I did not introduce myself. I got a little discombobulated because I was running late because technology, blah, blah. So my name is Elizabeth Webb. I'm an expert in positive psychology. I speak all over the world, all over the country about creating courageous conversations that change the course of our lives. And I really believe that anything is possible through open, positive communication. I take a stand for leaders and light workers. That means anyone who is here on this planet to have a positive impact. I'm talking to you. I take a stand for leaders and light workers, staying resilient, staying in your power. You're gonna get knocked down. Let's get you the tools to get back in the saddle always. So that's what I'm here for. And my beautiful mom is here with me. We're streaming live. Get your face in the scene, your pretty face. So we're streaming live from California. We're in Mount Shasta, California, with my mother's sister, Joanna, who is a really powerful spiritual healer and intuitive. She takes a stand for transformation, and we are doing some work with her. We're learning from her and partying a little bit.
Definitely.
In our own way of partying,
Yeah.
which is not that party-ish. Anyway, so we're gonna set some sacred space right now, and I'm gonna invite all of you to close your eyes. We're all gonna close our eyes just for a few moments and really relax deeply in a way that we rarely give ourselves permission to do. So I'm gonna invite you to close your eyes right now. We're doing it too. We're going to take 3 really deep breaths. And one more. Beautiful. You can open your eyes. And now we're going to raise and drop our shoulders a few times. All the way up and all the way down. Little shimmy at the bottom because why not? Raise those shoulders one more time. All right, and now we are going to stamp our feet on the floor and feel that earth energy coming up through the floorboards. First, I want you to imagine the center of the earth, the perfect maternal energy. Just like my perfect mother. Perfect maternal energy, radiating love and light and grounding and nurturing, and there for you always. Unconditional love, radiating from the center of the earth, going up through the floorboards, up through your legs, up through your spine, and out the top of your head, And we're going to ground this feeling right now with our thumb and our forefinger. You're going to put those together and speak the words out loud right now. I am protected. I am protected. And I'm inviting you right now to participate fully in everything that we do. Okay, so we're going to, next exercise, you're going to get your hands rubbing together. You're going to get that electric, beautiful healing going on between your hands. You're going to take your hands about 6 inches apart. Scoop that beautiful white light all over your body, down your legs, back up your legs, torso, head, neck, shoulders, and just really picture that white healing light permeating every cell of your being. And know that you are your own healer. Always. There's nothing more powerful on this planet than your hands and your intention to your own body. So know that you are your own healer if you say that it's so and if you intend that it's so. So we're going to put our hands, let's get that energy going one more time. All right, scoop it over your body and just see if there's any area of your body that's asking for extra light, extra healing. Is there any part on you, any part of you that's feeling vulnerable? If you're familiar at all with my work, you know that it is usually my throat for me that is crying out for extra light. Today is no exception. So I'm going to put my hands there and just fill those cells in my throat area with healing, beam it with white light and love and perfection. And I love you beams. And any area on your body that's feeling vulnerable, just beam it with white light right now. And know that you are your own healer. And now we're going to do a quick check-in, whatever area of your body that's feeling vulnerable. Usually people do have one. Just check in and say, hey, do you have any messages for me? If you do, I'm listening. I'm listening. Your body is so wise. And the message that I'm really getting from my throat, again, you don't have to get something. There's no wrong way to do this. This is the best way to do this is with no attachment and just as a research project. Maybe this works for you, maybe it doesn't. That's okay. My throat is saying to me, it's really just a feeling of sadness that's a bit stuck right there, right now. You know, I don't like saying that. I wish that doesn't sound great, but that's what I'm getting. That there's a feeling, there's an emotion stuck there. That's sadness, and you know, I could dissect what it's about. I'm not going to do that right now. So, I'm going to give you one additional blessing to reset your energy. And what I want to give you is the visualization that there's a pink bubble of love, light, and protection surrounding you right now. There's a pink bubble of love, light, and protection surrounding us right now. And I know that things right now can feel a little bit toxic in our environment, whether our environment is Facebook or social media or, you know, what's going on TV, maybe what people are saying, the turbulence energetically. And I want you to know that nothing gets to come into your energy field without your specific permission. Nothing comes into your energy field without your permission. You invite energies or you say no thank you. So I want you to know that you can have this pink bubble of love, light, and protection anytime you choose to. You can just say activate and really visualize anything that doesn't feel ideal, anything that feels toxic as a green, as a brown, gray energy. Maybe it looks like smoke just bouncing off the side of your bubble. Bye, can't come in. Nope, my energy field is zipped, it's activated. Only positivity, love, support, unity, connectedness can permeate your pink bubble. All right, so let's practice that one time. I want you to practice this wherever you are. Just right now, picture maybe you're out somewhere socially, maybe you're out somewhere in the world, maybe you're in your apartment and something comes towards you that doesn't feel good to you. Boom, activate pink bubble of love and light. That energy bounces off. It is not invited unless you say it is. You don't have to engage just because something's there. All right, beautiful. So I feel much better. I came to this live stream so funky and so stressed out because our technology was not working where we are. Thank you for bearing with me. Those who are intuitive out there might have felt that. I was not in good spirits when we first started. I feel much better. I hope you feel much better too. And the lesson today and the learning for all of us today is be the change that we want to see in the world. Be the change that we want to see in the world. And I don't think I need to tell you that the world is in extreme need of positivity, in extreme need of light. Arguing doesn't help. Judgment doesn't help. Headbutting doesn't help. I'm right, no, I'm right, no, I'm wrong, you're wrong, I'm right. That does not bring about any light. So to my fellow leaders and light workers, you, me, I'm inviting you in a very strong way to stay in the light and walk in the light with me. What does that look like? Yeah, that sounds great, Elizabeth. Walk in the light. What does that mean? Does that mean wear all white and like Om 10 minutes in the morning? No. It means bringing greater levels of compassion when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. So I don't think I have very many Trump supporters who follow me, but I do have a few. And I want to speak to you right now too. We should not be making each other. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not, but I do love you, and I don't judge where you're coming from because we were in need of an extreme change, and I see that people who voted for him were really crying out for that, for an extreme change, a turning of the tides. So that's what we have right now, and the way that we're going to get where we need to go as a planet is through hearing each other, through stepping into the other person's shoes and saying, wow, I can see how someone who made that choice, let me take a look at this from your vantage point. Let me see what you think your possibilities really are, what they aren't. Maybe my whole set of reality doesn't align with your set of reality. Maybe you, from your perspective, that's the best possible choice you could have made, and vice versa. Really getting into the other person's shoes, and it's really hard to do that when we're deeply emotional. So I'm going to take you through a couple steps to do when you're feeling over emotional, triggered. Ooh, triggered. I get triggered sometimes. Newsflash. When you're feeling over emotional and triggered, how do you still be the change and not buy into that anger, sadness, overwhelm, feeling of powerlessness? How do you be the change in those moments? Here are the steps. First one, okay, say someone says something to you that just feels so wrong, so out there. Maybe it's a political comment. First thing is recognize that you have an opportunity to not get over emotional, to not take the bait. Ooh, this is a great opportunity for over emotion. This is wow, I'm feeling hooked into arguing. Ooh, I'm judging this person. Got it. Pause enough that you can see yourself when you're feeling hooked in. Maybe someone says something extremely offensive or inflammatory. Pause. Okay, this is someone who has a different perspective. I'm feeling a little bit angry. This is an opportunity to be the change. First step, recognize this is an opportunity to not buy into the over emotion. Second step, look at the situation as it is, minus the drama. What is the situation really? I'm feeling offended. They have a difference of opinion. Not, look at the world, look what half our country did. We're at war. This is apocalyptic doom and gloom. Leave that behind. It doesn't help you. In this moment, you're deciding to be the change. You're looking at the opportunity for over emotion. You're not taking the bait. You're looking at the opportunity to see the situation as it is. This is someone that I don't see eye to eye with. Period. Those are the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Then you're going to break it into baby steps instead of going into overwhelm. Okay, so I'm feeling too triggered to actually have this conversation well, so I'm going to wish this person love, I'm going to walk away, or I'm not going to comment, or I'm not going to take the bait, or I'm going to wrap this person in love energetically, and I'm going to reflect back to them what I hear them saying. Wow, it sounds like you weren't feeling heard. It sounds like you didn't feel like there was another option. Tell me more about that. Hear them out. Hear them out. And, this can apply to anything. I'm going political right now because of the climate. But, maybe it's somebody who just, they say the sky's green and you say it's purple. And it's taking the emotion out of that and just being like, okay, so you see it this way through this filter. I see it this way through this filter. I'm too triggered to do this well. I'm going to take a break. Or I'm going to make sure that you feel heard. That's being the change. That is the path of a light worker. You cannot be a light worker and a victim at the same time. They don't go together. You have to choose. You cannot feel wronged and in your emotional state of victimization and also spread light and be the change. You must choose. I must choose. I make the choice every day, and sometimes I choose victim. I do. When I feel out of control, I'm like, ah! And then I'm like, oh, nope. Time to get back in that saddle, baby. Okay, so those are the steps to being the light, being the change when you're feeling triggered. I'm going to go through them one more time. 1, recognize you have the opportunity to not take the bait. There's an opportunity for over emotion. You're like, oh, nope. I see. If this was a game, I'm not taking the bait. 2, see the situation as it is. Just the facts, ma'am. Okay, this is a situation. I'm feeling angry because our live stream isn't working. Just the facts. Those are the facts. Not, oh, this always happens. Why does it happen when I travel? No, not helpful. View the situation as it is. 3, break it into the first good action, the first baby step, and take it with love. That is the path of the light worker. And the bonus gold star is know that you always have a choice, victim or light worker, not both together. So choose. And when you choose victim, or if you choose to get baited, forgive yourself immediately and get back in the saddle. That's part of being a human being. Okay, so Mom, are you ready to get coached on something for
Sure.
2 minutes? Okay. My mom is so brave, you guys, because she's like a really powerful leader and therapist, and she's done all of this work on herself for so many years, and she's willing to get coached by me sometimes, which I'm sure is a little bit annoying.
Not
Is it?
so
No,
much.
it's not all good. Okay, so what would you
Well, yeah,
like
sometimes.
to what would you like to get coached on today?
Well, I've become aware that I certainly am not using the pink bubble
Got
as
it.
I need to. I am letting negative energies or energies I don't understand permeate my sense of goodness or
Mhm.
okayness and rightness.
Who can relate to that? Yes.
And I do fall into the victim mode. I get angry. I get resentful. And then I think, what can I do? What can I do? I need to do something here. And this week, I'm glad to say I was in that position for a bit. I decided to break through and reach out to the person I was having a misunderstanding with. And it worked. And I saw the softness in this person. I saw empathy. We supported each other. We exchanged love, and it was a huge lesson for me. And the lesson was, why in the world did I stay in this state of
Okay.
for so long instead of taking care of it?
So is there a question?
No.
Or did you just want to tell a story?
This is the story, and I think that the question is, how can I act on this much more quickly and not suffer and feel like such a victim?
Okay, so let's go through the steps.
Okay.
And I'm not blowing off I want to, because this is a great opportunity to reiterate today's lesson. So say you're feeling triggered. Say you're feeling, I know a big one for you is feeling attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Feeling attacked.
Yeah.
Like someone, when they change their tone of voice, or when they, something feels personal, body language, especially from women, right?
Yes.
Okay, women that you find aggressive.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just speaking for my mom. How about I don't do that?
She knows me.
How about you speak for yourself? I'm sorry.
No.
So the first step, what's the first step? Do you remember at all?
No.
Okay, we're all going to go through it again. Recognize, so let's take it through the moment. Say you're in a boutique and a woman's like, oh, this would look good on you. It's all fun and games, and then she's like, well, you should really take 2 of these. And you're like, oh, she's trying to get me to do something, right? That's something normal. Okay, so the first step is recognize that you have a choice to not go into over emotion.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So I'm going to walk you through the steps that we just went through.
Okay, good.
First, recognize I have an opportunity to not go into over emotion right now.
Okay.
I'm feeling baited. I'm not going to take the bait.
Okay. Got it.
Right? 2, see the situation as it is. Instead of, aggressive women always try to do something to me. Why? Oh, I trusted her and now she's just being salesy. Like, instead of going into the always story, the everything, why do people do this to me? It's, oh, she's trying to sell me something.
It's her job.
No drama. Just the facts, ma'am. Like, what are the facts? Oh, she's trying to sell me something. Not, I need to hide. This is scary. She's not going to like me if I don't, That's drama.
So I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah,
right?
That's drama, and that story that we're projecting upon it instead of just the facts. Look at the facts. What would the facts be in that scenario?
The facts are that it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the other person. I don't have to take it personally.
Right. Well, that's still not the facts. The facts are this. I'm in a store. Someone's trying to sell me something.
Right.
That's it.
No big deal.
Nothing else. Those are the facts.
And I have the power. I have the choice.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Great. So then it's baby steps. So you have the choice to say, I'm not going to do that, to walk away for a second, calm down, re-engage. It's get into action in a baby step kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that helpful?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Does that feel doable?
Sure, it does. And there have been times when I've been able to do that perfectly well, but I think it just depends on my particular mood that day and how vulnerable I may be feeling.
Well, I invite you it's not don't feel your feelings. It's don't let your feelings run your life.
Exactly.
Your feelings are beautiful. Our feelings are sacred. Our feelings are amazing. They're the spice of life. But they don't need to run us because they're not who we are. Feelings are temporary. They're fluid. They're a train that goes through the train station. You are your soul. You're a divine being. You're not your feelings of feeling threatened. You're not your feelings of feeling powerless. That's just a temporary feeling that comes through the train station of your divinity. So I invite you to look at your feelings in a different way. Oh, that's a messenger that I have an opportunity right now. What are the facts? This isn't so scary. What are the facts? No one's coming after me with a gun. Like, she just wants to make a sale. Okay. What's my baby step?
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
All right, beautiful. All right, friends. So we wrap this up always with a little dance break. And we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to invite you, I hope you can hear this, to get up and dance with us. We need to put this on something high. Here we go. There we go. I want you up dancing. Jen Vera, I want you up dancing. All right, make it big. All right, everybody. We love you. I love you.
I love you.
All right, and I love you.
Yeah.
And if you're not on my newsletter list, if you want to get juicy videos all the time, once a week, with personal stories and missions of the week, go to positivelyelizabeth.com right now. I love you. Bye.
Bye.